Hello, my friends. Welcome to day 258 of the Ukraine-Russian war. And here's the situation for today, guys. So the war map was last updated yesterday, and the enemy has slight advantage in Mariovsky, clarified the situation near Dubrova in the Luhansk region. So this is over here, guys, where there's been major fighting. Right in here and in here. So this was yesterday, or actually the day before, and that was yesterday. Nothing for today. And in the Bakhmut area, same thing, guys. No changes, only up here. So let's go to Russia's losses. Today, guys, we're sitting at 309,680. So if we go and for the killed, we got 77,170. If we go back yesterday, this was 76,540. So they lost 710 men. Again, 24 armored combat vehicles, 15 tanks, 9 artillery, 1 aircraft. Okay. And guys, this is incredible. So if we go back in 8 days, they've lost almost 20,000 men altogether. Let's check this out. Basically 310,000. See, on the 1st, in 8 days, damn, 20,000. This is incredible. Okay, guys, so let's go to the Guardian. We Russians were completely exposed. Russian conscripts say hundreds killed in attack. Survivor tells of being abandoned to attack near Makivka as anger grows in Russia over death toll from war. Hours after Alexei Agafon arrived in the Luhansk region on November the 1st, as of November, part of the battalion of new conscripts, his unit had been handed shovels and ordered to dig trenches throughout the night. Their digging, which they took turns because of the lack available shovels, was abruptly interrupted in the early hours of the next morning. Ukrainian artillery lit up the sky and shells started raining down. Okay, a Ukrainian drone first flew over us, and after that the artillery started to pound us for hours and hours non-stop. Agafov, who survived the shelling, told, okay, I saw men being ripped apart. Yeah, I'm sure you did. So that was the Guardian reporting on that, guys. And let's see, let's go to CNBC News, guys. I wanted to show you guys what different outlets around the world are reporting. And here we go from NBC News, guys. Russian officials on the defense after letter alleging incomparable losses in Ukraine. They don't care about anything other than to show off themselves. They call people meat, according to an unsigned letter allegedly from an elite Marine unit. And Russian officials on Monday denied allegations. Let me highlight this. Russian officials on Monday denied allegations that elite Marine unit had suffered catastrophic losses during an incomprehensible assault in eastern Ukraine. Officials responded to what pro-Russian military bloggers and Telegram channels said was an unsigned open letter from members of the 155th Brigade. And let's see, they don't care about anything other than to show them, yeah, we said that. And so let's see a little bit of this video, guys.
A little bit about this and what Russian officials are now saying. Savannah, Joe, good morning to you. I want to be really clear that NBC News has not confirmed this letter. This was an open letter posted by pro-Russian bloggers on Telegram. And as you say, Savannah, it was addressed to a governor in a very small region in the east of the country. Now, the letter says that this elite Marine unit suffered incomprehensible losses during this assault. Now, the Russian MOD actually did respond, which is incredibly rare. And the fact that they felt like they needed to deny this and needed to respond is certainly indicative of the fact that they are feeling like they need to kind of lessen the discontent, not only among their troops, but also at home. They said this division did suffer losses, but had not suffered, quote, significant losses. Guys?
So, Molly, of course, it is Election Day here in the U.S. One of the
significant losses, huh? Like what? The whole platoon got wiped out. Okay, guys, let's go to the BBC. Ukraine war, U.S. confirms communications with Kremlin. Okay, wanted to bring that up. U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan has confirmed communication channels between Washington and Moscow remain open. It comes as the White House refuses to deny reports that Mr. Sullivan has been leading talks with Russia to prevent nuclear escalation in Ukraine. Speaking in New York, Mr. Sullivan said it was in the interest of the U.S. to maintain contact with the Kremlin. But he insisted officials were clear-eyed about who they were dealing with. Personally, guys, I think it's a good thing to always have communication lines open with nuclear powers. It's better that they talk than to get something wrong and just fire off the nukes. So that was that, guys. Let's see. We've got another article from the BBC asking, why is control of Kherson so important? Okay, and their answer. Ukraine forces, no. Both sides see the city in the south of the country as important to control. However, military experts say a battle could prove, but why was it costly? So they didn't answer that. Where is Kherson and why does the location matter? There you go. Let's see. Here's the map. Why? Kherson is the gateway to Crimea. Recapturing it would pave the way to reconquering Crimea, which Ukraine aims to do in this war. Okay, so we got that. Let's get to another article. This is from the Russian Times, guys. So Russia sets grain deal deadline for UN, okay? Now this one is funny, guys. Okay, this one and the next one. So progress on the export of Russian grain needs to happen before November 18th, a senior diplomat said. Needs to happen, okay? So the situation is Russia grain has been sanctioned and they can't export it. And something's got to happen before November 18th. Russia considers the expiration date of the Ukraine's grain deal a natural deadline for the UN to show progress in delivering on its commitments to Russia to unblock its agricultural products, a senior Russian diplomat told the newspaper. Okay, let's see. The UN tells us that the result is imminent. Dmitry Polensky, Russian deputy representative to the UN, was quoted as saying on Monday by Izvestia, our decision on whether to prolong the Ukraine deal scheme will take into account the fulfillment of the part of the Russian part of the deal. The diplomat was referring to an agreement between Russia and Ukraine brokered by Turkey and the UN and signed in July, which allowed Kyiv to export its crops via the Black Sea. The UN pledged to encourage the US and its allies to lift restrictions which Moscow says hamper its own export of food and fertilizers. Russian merchants have only limited access to banking and maritime insurance due to Western sanctions. Okay, so they're basically saying that they won't allow the Ukrainian grain to keep on going until unless Russia is able to sell its grain. Okay, but what they didn't know was that, here we go, guys. This is reported by the Kyiv Independent. Turkish media, Turkey to propose extending grain deal for another year. And in the Russian Times, they gave them a November 18th deadline, that this was a natural deadline. Okay, and so maybe they didn't hear about this, that Turkey already had proposed. So let me read this one. Turkey National Defense Minister Hulusi Akar said on November 7th that Turkey will propose to extend the Black Sea Grain Initiative for one more year. Turkish news outlet CNN Turk reported. On July 22, Ukraine, Russia, Turkey, and the UN made a deal to unblock grain exports. On October 29th, Russia said it had suspended its participation in the deal due to a drone attack on the Russian warships in the occupied port of Sevastopol. While Russia accused Ukraine of the attack, Ukraine has not commented on the November 2nd Russia and said it will resume participation. And on November 2nd, Russia said it would resume. It will resume because Russia had no choice. It got punked out. Okay, here we got another situation here on the G20 summit. So Zelensky likely to join this G20 summit online. And President Zelensky will participate in the G20 largest economic summit, most probably in the online format. President spokesman Sherry Nikiforov told the Suspline media outlet. In some format, Zelensky will take part in the G20. On November the 3rd, Zelensky said he wouldn't participate in the summit if Putin attended. And man, I really wish he'd go there in person, you know. They've got all the presidents have diplomatic immunity. They don't get searched, and I was hoping that, you know, Zelensky would take a grenade and do a democracy Akbar and take out Putin. Let's see here. We got another article from the Kyiv Independent. Bloomberg. U.S. quietly asks some banks to keep working with Russia. Now, this is interesting, guys. I haven't heard this at all here in the States. So let's see here. The U.S. Treasury and the State Department have reportedly asked major American banks, including J.P. Morgan and Citigroup, not to refuse to cooperate with certain strategic Russian companies to minimize the adverse effects of sanctions, Bloomberg reported on November 7th. Well, that's what sanctions are for, is to cause adverse effects. According to the story, officials called on banks not to refuse to provide basic services such as money transfers and conversion into dollars to companies that are not directly targeted by sanctions, such as Gazprom. Okay, well, I can see that. We'll see if there's more to this story. I'm just keeping an eye on that, guys. Okay, so let's get to the footage, guys. And let's see here. We have our first one comes via Reddit. Arkhangelsk mobilized soldier reviews gift set sent to Mobiks by the governor of the oblast. He didn't appreciate the gifts, which include summer sleeping bags and expired bagels. Oh, man. So let's watch this little video here.
Дорогие зрители, меня зовут Чепурин Егор Андреевич, я родом из Архангельской области, Холмогорского района. Я оказался мобилизован от Холмогорского военкомата, приехал Каменки, где располагается воинская часть, где нас обучают. И вот нам пришла гуманитарская помощь от нашего хорошего и глубоко уважаемого человека, губернатора Архангельской области, Цибульского Александра Владимировича. Итак, давайте посмотрим, что у нас здесь есть. Зимние сапоги. Аля, нас отправляют в зиму, мы ни разу не замерзнем. Вообще, в зимних сапогах мы не замерзнем. Говно. Сушки. Годен 15 суток. 09.10.2022. Сегодняшнее наше число? 7 ноября. 7 ноября. Гриша. Сушки. 15 суток, 9.10. Говно. Баранки. 30 суток, 9.10.22. Еще одни баранки. 15 суток, 9.10.22. Спасибо за пакет, жопу подошел.
Коврик для йоги. Коврик будет
С йогой будем заниматься, нам на земле будет не холодно. Спать в окопе. Очень хороший коврик, советую всем. Сумка. Обещали 100 литров сумку, тактическую. Пришли, это, наверное, чтобы мы сдернулись там. Дружно. Это что, это на Масленицу хоть прыгают? Спасибо, товарищ губернатор. Носки. Господи Боже мой, называется.
Носки армейские.
Армейские уставные носки дают срочникам. Очень хорошие, теплые, рекомендую. Нательное белье. Не вижу никакой прослойки на нательном белье вообще, чтобы оно впитывало влагу и отталкивало его. Ну и самое главное, спальник.
Sleeping bag, okay?
Был бы свет поярче, он бы просвечивал.
You can see through it in the light.
Спасибо большое, товарищ губернатор. Бывай.
Alright, guys. We have this video here, Don't Fuck with Ukraine.
Слава нації! Україна! Україна! Україна!
So imagine coming up with this guy and all of his buddies right behind him. Ay, ay, ay. I would not want to be there. Okay, here, Ukrainian lads, fresh out of battle, report from the front line. We're leaving Bakhmut on rotation, driving through Bakhmut now. We're in close combat shootout. Those are my brothers, had arms in the back. Thank goodness we had no casualties or injuries. Okay, so let's see.
Короче, виходимо з Бахмута, з ротації, після суток. Стрілковий бой був ближній. Буквально 5 хвилин назад вийшли. Зараз їдемо по цьому єбаному Бахмуту.
О, ти поворачувати підскажеш, де? Ну, не можеш знімати. Там в кінці вулиці, так? А?
О, секунда діла. А це наші бойові козаки. Вийшли з стрілкового бою, слава Богу, всі без стрілкових.
What's up, guys?
Бойові побратими, блін.
А, ще він нас називав земляним черв'яком. Зараз повертаємо.
Бурдалаку більше.
And with that, that's the end of the clip. So let's go here. Ukrainian Armed Forces point of view, aftermath of an explosion in a Russian tank after it hit a mine. Sources says east direction. Okay, this was pretty big time here, so I wanted to show you this, guys. Copyrighted music, can't put that on here. Burnt out, man. Surprised the turret didn't go flying. You can see the tracks here. Man, look at all the destruction. Unbelievable. Okay, so let's end that one. Ukrainians with a Seized TOS 1A launcher. Okay, let's go to this one. Copyrighted music, can't put that on here. There we go. towing it. Nice looking tank. Looks like it's working out. I'm guessing it's not, since it's being towed. I'm sure they'll fix it though, put it to good use. Alright, what else we got, guys? I got some more videos here. Vitaly, 26-year-old Azov fighter, lost one leg in battles, but he won't be stopped. He recently got the coat of arms, Ukrainian, tattooed on his other leg as a sign of fierce resistance, strength, and pride. Godspeed, brother. Like, I found this incredible, guys. Like, he looks like the Bionic Man. Like, I wonder if he's gonna come back into the war. Like, and he's working out. Rehabilitation. Whew. Okay, let's see. A Russian tank cooking off after being eliminated by Ukrainian strikes in the Donbass. Okay, so you can see here. Can't play that. I think that's the same tank, guys, because look at the treads. Yeah, that's the same one. Okay, nice little barbecue. Let's see here. We have a compilation of video of Ukrainian combat over the months. War stashes noted in operations. Not sure. No, copyrighted. This is a really nice video, guys, and I started a Patreon where I can post all these videos with all the copyrighted music, because it's so much, like, the videos are so much better with the music. And I'll show you that here in a little bit, guys. I love watching the videos of Ukraine messing up Russians. Okay, like, there are, let me stop this. There are a lot of videos with okay, this is President Zelensky's speech. We're at 22 minutes in. Let me keep on going over here, guys. This is if you see this little train here, like, this is a convoy of vans, okay, and you see this little, it's a little kids train, okay, little car and a little what do you call that? Let me just show it, guys, see, so you can see how ridiculous. This is in the Kherson area where they're just looting everything, guys. There's a little trailer. Like, is that not stupid or what?
Насколько тут мародерство процветает.
Like, of all the things you could steal, you know, they're stealing this little kid's truck train with trailer. I mean, I guess that I shouldn't expect anything of less, you know, since the same thing is happening with toilets, washing machines. But unbelievable, guys. They're never going to win. Okay, guys, so I set up a Patreon page, okay, and for $4.99 a month and one for $9.99 a month. I've got no Patreons, okay. I just set this up, and here you can see I can post more graphic videos. This one I can play here. And I will leave the link in the description. Okay, share, copy the link. Okay, so guys, I plan on putting all the videos, like the really gruesome stuff, okay, and all the good, you know, scenes, like with music. Let's see. Here on my Patreon, and Yeah. So I'm going to be doing this every day. I don't have any Patreons, so I'm looking for my first one, guys. Like, give me some motivation. The first one will really motivate me to. I'm going to scour the internet, guys, like Discord, Telegram. You know, it takes hours watching all these videos and all the disturbing contact, all the disturbing videos, the not for safe ones. I'm going to post them all, guys. And when I say I'm going to post them all, guys, I mean all the ones where Russians are dying. Like, I'm going to be selective, guys. I don't like to see the Ukrainian soldiers dying. You know, I don't like to post Russian propaganda. So I'd rather post the Russians dying and getting their hands handed to them. So, guys, you know, I'm a brand new channel, guys, and I'm asking you to please. Man, I can't post that. I can kind of go through it here. This is one of the videos that I'm gonna post it on Patreon. But guys, I'm a brand new YouTube channel, and so I'm wanting to ask you guys, give me a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell so I can keep you guys informed. I make these videos every day now, and I hope you guys become members of my Patreon page, and like to see all the stuff I find on the internet, guys. I spend so much time on the internet just watching all these videos and finding stuff that I decided to post the good stuff. Alright, guys, so that's it for today. We're at 27 minutes. Like, I wish you guys a happy day, a peaceful day. I hope wherever you guys are in the world that good fortune comes your way. Alright, guys, peace out.